It is 7:27 on your Monday morning. Thanks for waking up with us here at News 3. I'm Jessica Larche. Some incredible video to show you this morning. A taxi driver in Newport News says he feared for his life as a man robbed him. And here's a look at that video. Police say it all happened early Wednesday morning. One person has died in a scary interstate explosion. Just take a look at this scene. The cameras caught the moment a tanker trunk, look at that, just went up in flames. As you wake up this morning, a 13-year-old boy is facing felony charges. Officials say they found chemical explosive devices inside his school locker. Look at this. A driver had to be rescued from the top of his car as those floodwaters surged around him. Firefighters got there to help. They extended a ladder from a fire truck out to the man's SUV.
This guy was just out there doing his job.
Just doing his job.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. 6:05 now. A routine traffic stop took a dramatic turn after a drunk driver slammed into a police officer. The whole thing you can see right here, caught on dash cam video in Texas. It shows the driver hit the officer's cruiser. Wow.
Whoa.
Look at that. The terminally ill infant Charlie Gard will be transferred from a hospital to a hospice center where he will be taken off life support. Charlie's parents fought a long legal battle to bring their 11-month-old to the United States. Stop what you're doing and take a look at this. Video of a boy belting out a Whitney Houston song has gone viral with more than 5 million views.
A lot of people probably sung along with Whitney, right?
Scientists are now saying if you're health conscious, you need to skip the guacamole.
No.
You know what? I feel like
No.
we just had a rundown of all the stuff we thought was healthy that's not healthy anymore.
I'm done.
Friday and Sunday.
look at that.
We have 2 games here. We are good, baby.
That's a good thing.
Oh,
You got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You all have been following and supporting me for the last several years, down nearly 100 pounds. I got an email from Women's Day. It's like, hey, we want to know more about this journey.
But I've been following Jessica on her journey.
She inspired me to lose weight, so don't look at this bag. 'Cause I did lose 34 pounds.
Did I earn a superhero name? J-Lar?
Yeah.
Awesome, that's what I want to do.
J-Lar.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Right, let's do it. I pretty much stayed behind Kathleen the whole time, you know, for moral support. Oh, who am I kidding? The president of the National Alliance to End Homelessness says what New Orleans has done for homeless veterans proves that this is a problem that can be solved. He had an alibi for that night. No DNA evidence connected him to the crime, and he had a job. So he took his chances with a jury. The findings of this study here at UVA are potentially a game changer for people who suffer with depression and anxiety. So the next test will come when they see if this has the same effect on humans. Cheers and tears of joy filled the Norfolk Greyhound station Friday night as Bobby Mormon leaned down to embrace his family.
It feels so good. It feels so good. I'm just glad he's home.
These kisses and hugs, his first embraces in nearly 23 years.
Still like unbelievable, right?
Now 41 years old, Mormon had been in prison since he was 18 for a drive-by shooting someone else confessed to at the time he was arrested.
And I spent 22 years, 8 months, 3 days in there for something I didn't do.
You're saying the wrong man has been locked up all these years?
Yes, ma'am.
For 23 years, Gino Payne has been telling police, judges, and a jury he was the one who fired the gun in that 1993 drive-by shooting. Happened at the corner of Ball and South Lakeland in Norfolk. No one killed, no one hurt. But court transcripts show the 3 people who felt they were targeted said they thought it was Mormon, their neighborhood rival, who shot at them. Records show that during that 1993 trial, Mormon's attorney asked the witness, "Can you say under oath who fired the gun?" And the so-called target answered, "Not exactly."
Time and time again, I admit it. To this day, I admit it.
The jury was undecided at first, but when they came back with a guilty verdict, the judge sentenced Mormon to a maximum of 48 years in prison.
I'm his mom, and I couldn't do nothing. All I could do was just sit up there and hear that judge's words, what he said, and what he was going to do to my son. He only 18 years old. Are you going to send him away for that long?
All court appeals failed, chances at parole denied. 2 decades passed. But after our News Channel 3 investigation first aired in early 2014, defense attorney S.W. Dawson got involved.
I mean, this man is innocent. He did.
At the center of a city's busy intersection, beneath the trees, up between blades of grass, said a piece of someone's past
That was a definite treasure find right there.
that a man named Paul Pifo just happened to find.
I picked it up, I was like, wow, this is old.
Its value couldn't be measured in money, but in memories.
I'm thinking they would definitely be happy to have something like that back.
Something he found thanks to 2 bad habits on his walk home from work.
Just keep them looking on the ground. Just a real bad habit. Decided to stop for a second. Bad habit, smoking. And lit up a cigarette, and I just happened to look down and seen the picture there.
A wallet-sized image of a soldier taken decades ago and found by Paul on a windy Friday afternoon.
Right about this area. Facing up.
Just facing up.
Yes, ma'am.
He took action, asked News Channel 3 to help him get this soldier home where he belongs.
Picture is really clear. It's a really good picture.
We got started by taking a closer look at fading traces of handwritten clues on the back.
It's like
For Kathleen Ross, being able to zip line represents a major milestone.
I never thought I'd be able to do something like this a few years ago. 400 pounds that you couldn't have done zip line, and 300 pounds you can, there's weight limits.
Kathleen battled weight her entire life, and a few years ago, she tipped the scales at 409 pounds.
I turned to food. That was what made me happy in life.
But after having her son, she started thinking more about her own health.
That was a big factor, but that couldn't be my only factor. I had to want it for myself as well. You can't do it for anyone else.
So a few years ago, Kathleen started taking action.
Just one day, something clicked, and I said, you know what, I have to do this. I want to do this. I had started, dieting, watching what I was eating. I had started at 1,500 calories and then working out here at the gym.
It's that dedication that's led to Kathleen's 229-pound weight loss.
If I don't lose another pound, Jessica, I'm proud of where I am right now, and I'm happy with my journey.
Happiness marked by her son's sweet words of approval.
For him to call me skinny, I never thought anybody would call me skinny or beautiful.
Do you think if you had not started this journey that you would still be here?
Possibly not. Or if I was alive today, I really wouldn't be living. I would be alive, but not living.
And that's why News Channel 3 took action to help Kathleen live out her dream of ziplining, teaming up with the Virginia Aquarium Adventure Park.
This is serious. This is serious.
Something we can both do now at this stage in each of our weight loss journeys.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Woo!
Kathleen kicked major butt on every obstacle leading up to the zip line.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
And oh my God. I pretty much stayed behind Kathleen the whole time, for moral support. Oh, who am I kidding? You see the video. Even Photog Roy called me out.
Oh, Jess, you're on the kiddie course.
Oh, hush.
Well, after surviving all those obstacles, it was time to zip line.
Thank you.
You were not standing on the sidelines today.
No, ma'am, I was not.
I was chasing you. I couldn't keep up with you. In each step that you took today on these obstacle courses, what did that mean to you?
It was a step further from who I used to be. I'm getting further away from where I was.